Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're digging into a detailed guide from Flue-pipes.com. They've put together a comparison of their own Class A chimney system against some of the big names in the industry. So let's see how they lay out their case. So, you're in the market for a chimney? You know, it's one of those huge decisions for your home. And the source we're looking at today from Flue-pipes.com, well, they argue that really getting the differences between the brands is absolutely key to making a smart choice. And they make a fantastic point right off the bat. It's the most important part of your wood stove you'll never see. I mean, think about it. It's this hidden hero, working behind the scenes in your walls and up on the roof, just quietly keeping your home safe and warm. All right, so before we even get into comparing brands, Flue-pipes.com sets the stage by establishing what they call the one non-negotiable factor in this whole thing, and that's the safety standard. And that standard is UL103HT. So what does that even mean? Well, basically, it's a certification that proves a chimney can handle incredibly high temperatures. We're talking up to 2100 degrees Fahrenheit. The really crucial point the source makes here is that all four brands they're about to compare meet this standard. That, they say, creates a level playing field for everything else. Okay, so with safety as our baseline, it's table stakes, right? Everyone's got to meet it. Let's meet the contenders. We're going to look at the four specific brands that Flue-pipes.com pits against each other in their guide. So, who's in the ring? First, there's Ventus, which is a pretty well-known premium name. Then you've got Duratec from Duravent. Next is the more budget-focused option, Selkirk. And finally, of course, the source's own brand, Flue-pipes.com. All right, let's get into the good stuff, the head-to-head comparison. We're going to break down the materials, the warranties, and the overall value, all based on the analysis from Flue-pipes.com. And we'll start with those big established names that they've chosen to go up against. First up, Ventus. Now, the source points out its premium North American build quality and its use of high-grade stainless steel. Sounds great, right? But here's the trade-off they highlight. It's one of the priciest options out there. They report it costs anywhere from 25 to 40% more than a direct consumer option like theirs. Next, let's talk about Duratec. According to their guide, its biggest feature is availability. It's a solid, reliable system that you can find pretty much anywhere thanks to a big nationwide network. The trade-off that the source points to? Some parts use galvanized outer shells instead of all stainless steel, which they suggest could be a problem for corrosion, especially if you live somewhere humid or near the coast. Then we have Selkirk. The source positions this one as the budget-friendly choice you'll probably find at a big box store. And the appeal is obvious, right? A lower price tag up front. But they question the long-term value, pointing out that it's made with thinner materials and comes with shorter warranties, somewhere around 15 years. So after looking at the competition, what's the story with the source's own brand, Flue-pipes.com? Well, here's how they frame their system. They say it combines professional-grade materials, like high-grade 304 stainless steel, with a direct-from-the-producer sales model. And they also make sure to highlight their limited lifetime warranty and included expert tech support. Now, this comparison table from their guide is really where their whole argument clicks into place. It lays everything out side by side: material, warranty, how it's sold, and price. And you can see exactly how they position their product. High-grade steel, lifetime warranty, but at the lowest price point, which they say is possible because of that direct sales model. And if that table didn't make it clear, this chart really hammers the point home. It's designed to give you a quick visual sense of the price spectrum they're arguing for. It clearly shows Flue-pipes.com on the low end, with the other brands scaling up in cost from there. So, after laying out all that data, what's the one crucial point that the source wants you to walk away with from this whole comparison? What's the bottom line? It really all boils down to this direct quote from their analysis. All four systems meet the same UL103HT safety requirements, but only Flue-pipes.com combines certified quality, direct-from-producer pricing, and full technical support. That sentence is pretty much their entire argument in a nutshell. And to really back up that value claim, they put this number front and center: 100%. This represents their lowest price guarantee, a promise to have the lowest price on any equivalent UL-listed system. That's a pretty central pillar to their whole pitch to you, the homeowner. So, okay, how does all this information actually help you make a decision? Let's take a look at how the source frames that final choice you have to make. So, the source's final argument is that the best choice isn't about just one single feature, but the total package. And you probably saw this coming. The package they describe Certified quality, direct pricing, a lifetime warranty, and expert support. Well, it's an exact match for what they're offering. This is how they define the best overall value. So we'll leave you with the central question that this whole analysis really poses. When you're talking about a critical part of your home's safety and comfort, what's actually the smarter investment? Is it a lower price today, or is it what this company defines as lifetime value?